So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a really simple little sink that you can use in places where you don't have running water, like if you're going camping, or if you want to use it as a shop sink like I do, or even if you're living in a van. It's really simple to make, and it's an easy way to get water. So you want to start by getting yourself a small cupboard. You can usually find small cupboards for like $10 in your local Salvation Army or whatever secondhand shop you have. So this is one that I found. And then you want to cut 3 pieces of wood, with 2 of them being about 5 inches taller than whatever your bowl is going to be, and the small one being the width of your cupboard. And so then I just glued those 3 together with wood glue and glued a bigger flat board on top, and that's going to hold the water reservoir. So I just glued all those together, and they're nice and sturdy. And so that will just set right on top of the cupboard with that bigger board hanging off. So I just power tacked the bottom of it and glued it right to the cupboard. Then I got a couple of plastic marble looking balls, and I power tacked the bottom of those and glued those to the cupboard. And then I got a little piece of wood and just stuck that in there, and that will prevent a vacuum when I put the second bowl in there. So that way you can lift it up and pull it out without worrying about the 2 bowls vacuuming together. And so when I leave at the end of the day, I just take the bowl with me and take it in the house and dump it down the drain. If you're camping and you're using non-toxic soap, sometimes you can dump this on the ground. It depends on where you are, so just make sure that you check what the local regulations are before you do that. So then you want to get a water reservoir. These are super easy to find, just a little water reservoir with a tap on it. Mine is metal, but they also make them in glass. And so I just put some Star Wars decals on it to spiff it up a bit so it wouldn't just be plain metal. And the top just opens and you fill that with water. And so that's just going to set right on top of my little wooden frame there. And then you can wash your hands, or in my case paintbrushes, with the tap. And if you're worried about it falling off, you can glue the bottom on, but I haven't had a problem, so I haven't glued mine on. And so then you just take off your top, or however yours works, and fill it with a little bit of water. And just turn your tap. And then your water comes out. And then just shut your tap off, and then again you can take your other bowl out and dispose properly of your wastewater. And if you have notches in your top like me, it's a good place to keep your soap. Otherwise you can also just keep it down in the cupboard below the sink, and that's also an excellent place to keep your hand towels to dry your hands too.